What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. And today we have the June 2020 Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update for you guys. Hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you guys are, please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any videos to come. We have an exciting Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update for you guys. I believe this is number 27 and maybe 26, but well over 2 years into DFW updates. Key notes in this update, we do have some returning action. The pandemic is slowly but surely, hopefully getting better, so that is a positive. Along with, this is going to be one of the final, I kind of forgot the word, I was thinking of it all day. One of the final handheld airport updates I will do on my channel. We'll be moving over to a more tripod editing style to make it more satisfying for the viewers. So I wanted to have one final round of the handheld airport updates because Dallas was kind of legendary. How I always had my moments of thinking about routes and bad camera angles and all kinds of stuff. So this is one final hurrah. I do have all the subscriber routes here, and I'm going to do my best, but this is the final raw airport update that you guys will see in this kind of format. So hope you guys enjoy. Consider liking the video, and let's get started. Just arrived here on 18 right. We had the blue livery Sun Country Boeing 737-800 just landed in from Las Vegas. Going to be making a turnaround shortly. Lots of flights being resumed as well. We got the custom American Airlines Rbc A320 just arrived in from tons of subscriber routes. So I'm going to do my best. It'll be a lot more fluid and clean moving forward. Just arrived in from Aviation 777's Harrisburg. Going to be heading out to, we'll send him up to Minneapolis, why not? Got the stand-up to Cancer American Airlines Rbc A321. What a beautiful model by NG. Just arrived in from New York LaGuardia. Going to head off to Los Angeles. Got the chrome, or not the chrome. Got the normal American 737-800. Unfortunately, the wheel fell off right there, but it's okay. Just arrived in from Tampa or GP Aviation's airport. Going to be heading out to Norfolk or Riley Aviation and Trucking, I believe. I forgot what his actual channel is called. I apologize. Swinging back around here, we got the American Airlines A319 with Shotcuts. Going to be heading off to, we'll go with Kansas City. Arrived in from Nashville, or also Riley's airport. Got the American Eagle CRJ 700. Arrived in from Roswell. A lot of these have been coming in, so that's very interesting. Arrived in from Roswell. Going to be making a flight up to Bakersfield. Got the East Satellite here on behalf of some Ember 135 and a 45. The 135 is going to head off to Waco. He arrived in from Lawton. And the 145 is going to be heading off to Stillwater. He arrived in from Manhattan. With the pandemic, Stillwater's finally getting any more 45s again. So it's been a long time, so that is definitely interesting. All right, got the swing back around. Got the CRJ 700. Is going to be heading off to, this will be a, how about a Lubbock flight? He came in from, making sure I don't have any CRJ 700 subscriber routes. I do not. We'll send him off to, why am I forgetting now? Little Rock will do. Got the digital 319 for Spirit here. He's going to be heading off to, we'll send this guy off to Las Vegas. He arrived in from Chicago here. Then we got the new model finally getting to use it. We got the fence tip Spirit Rbc A319 by Gemini Jets, lovely model from 2015. Heading off to Tampa or TPA Aviation's airport. Sorry, it's too many subscriber routes. This is why the new editing style will be much more better for the viewers. It's going to be more work on my side, but it's going to be worth it. He arrived in from, we'll go with Minneapolis. All right, got the Frontier 320. This is Wilworth the Whitetail. Going to be heading off to Denver today on the turnaround. Another newer model from that review as well. Got the Delta Airbus A319 by Gemini Jets, lovely. Going to be heading off to Atlanta or Citrus Aviation's airport. It's been an equipment change from the 319. Or I'm sorry, from 321 to 319. Spirit's slowly recovering. Frontier's got some more flights. Delta is doing once a day to pretty much everywhere besides JFK, and Cincinnati's still gone, but it's mainly CS100s. So 319s are going to Los Angeles, Atlanta, and the rest are CS100s. So yeah, I got the American 737-800. I arrived in Sacramento, going to be heading off to JFK. New York John F. Kennedy. Got the Delta CS100. I'm probably about to go buy another one of these because I have literally 3 subscriber routes for this aircraft. So I'll say all 3 of them. So we'll say that this aircraft came in earlier, way earlier, from Minneapolis Gemini Jets 2001 airport, and then he took a turnaround out to Salt Lake City. He came back from Salt Lake City, and now he's doing a turnaround and then he we're just gonna say flew over to Detroit, and he just came in from Detroit Aviation's Detroit, and he's gonna be heading off to I apologize, the third route's kind of spinned right now, but Aviation JFK's New York John F. Kennedy. Okay, let's get these aircraft that just landed here real quick. Got the FedEx 75 right here, just landed on runway 17 center from. We'll go with we'll just say Memphis for him. I'm gonna head off to we'll go with Indianapolis. The Aeroclassics Delta A319 just arrived in from Los Angeles. That's the only other Delta route that's on CS100. Taxiing in, we got the Embraer 145 coming in from Mobile. Gonna head off to, we'll go with, let me get the route sheet here. I apologize, guys. Yeah, we'll go with Birmingham, Alabama for him, probably 900 if I had to guess. Rotating, we got the American Airlines Rbc E319 with fence winglets. Going to be heading off to Oklahoma City. He came in from, let's go with Des Moines. On the back side right there, we got another 319. Just came in from, we got some 319 subscriber routes I probably need to get here. Let's see here. I apologize, guys. This is the final update. One final hurrah, if you guys can bear with me. Got Nashville. Oh yeah, that's for one Beach or VPS Aviation's airport, and he came in from Houston. Let's go to Houston. Okay, hangar area is fairly quiet today. I got a little latch in here. Sorry guys, there's some crap back there in the back through my chair. Got the 787-8 getting some routine maintenance. Gonna head out to Amsterdam later. Got the 777-200 One World sitting idle still. He came in, we'll just say he came in from Tokyo earlier. He may head back out, but still not realistic. Got the 2 737s still sitting idle. Probably to get back in the skies here with the July schedule would be my guess with frequencies. So we'll see if how much of the lineup they take out at Dallas, and then I'll go off of that. Okay, we are gonna swing back around to start knocking out Concourse D, but we do have some very interesting flights here. Beginning with the thumbnail shot. Right here, Emirates has somewhat returned. They had 2 of these at the same time on the F-hard stand. They've been coming in on a consistent basis to an extent, so very interesting. But here we had the Emirates Airlines Boeing 777-300. This is the passenger flying a cargo flight. I believe it went out to Dubai. I would be surprised if it didn't, but yeah, he's heading out to Dubai still. Now let's swing back around for the lighting on this beauty. Patience here. There we go. Just landed, we had the Qatar Airbus A350-1000, just came in from Doha, gonna be making a return flight. Absolutely lovely aircraft. I wish I would have done a better job gluing it, but fantastic job here by Phoenix Models. Want to get the prime air with winglets. We'll see if I'm able to come upon that for DFW as well. Okay, let's start back here with the Sun Country. We got the 737-800 making the turnaround to Minneapolis with the fuel truck. Right here we got the British Airways Boeing 777-300ER. It's going to be heading out to London Heathrow. I know I've said it's been on the 777-200, the 747. Now it's on a 787-8 out of all aircraft. It's like BA193 or something. So goal is to maybe just start building up a fleet of these babies, and I'll have all of them at one point. Kind of like the Alaska deal. I kind of have all the aircraft for that now, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. Oh, I forgot about this side of the Concourse. I apologize. Okay, we got the 2 Alaskas. I was nicely informed by Gemini Jets 2000 that Portland is back. It returned about a week ago or so. On the far top side, we got the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. This is the 100-year-strong Boeing livery. This livery did not get repainted. I apologize for that false information. I kind of just took that assumption, but it is still flying, and it's nice to have still an accurate livery aircraft. Going to be, we'll send this one to Seattle. It's 2 daily flights, and they do not go on to Houston anymore, so it's nice to see that Alaska is recovering nicely. Then we got the more to love 737-900. He's heading off to Portland on the 1 daily flight. Comes in about 3:40 Central. Another new aircraft, we got the United Airlines Rbc A320 in the Stars and Bars paint scheme. He arrived in from Chicago O'Hare, the only mainline for United, and he's going to head back to Chicago in the morning. And we got the United Emirates ERJ 175, just came in from Newark, going to be heading out to Houston. But yeah, like I was saying, I hope I'm able to get a proper aircraft at some point, but 787s are pretty hard to find, so I'll think about it. I'm not sure what I'll do with that, but the 333 will do. Okay, we got the American Airlines Boeing 777-300ER pushing back for the Qatar to pull into this gate. He's going to be heading off to, they've sent these to some interesting destinations. We'll just go with the classic Hong Kong as always. At this gate here on the far side of Terminal D, we have the American Airlines 787-9, going to be heading off to Beijing. He arrived in from Paris. Back here we have the 777-200ER. More flights have resumed, so we'll just say that this one's going to be heading off to Madrid. Arrived in, I'm sorry if I'm a little off. Came in from, we'll go with Tokyo. Narita, that is. Got the American Airlines Rbc A319 here on the international side. No, never throw these in for international flights, so I thought it'd be nice. Gonna be heading out to Mexico City. You arrived in from, we'll go with Cancun's probably 319 at some point, so with the 7.5s gone and everything, unfortunately. But the TWA Boeing 737-800 gonna be heading off to, we'll go with Las Vegas for him. He arrived in from Bosman. We'll start over here with Terminal C. For the next portion of the update, we got the tan American Airlines Rbc A320 going to be heading off to, we'll see the 320s. They've been flying in somewhat, but I'm not best with their routes. Going to send him off to Philadelphia. He arrived in from Phoenix. Get the Chrome 737-800. He arrived in from, I apologize. We'll say for him, I just go so blank when filming this. This is why the new style is going to be so much better. Austin going to head out to, we'll go San Antonio, I suppose. Got the Sharklet 319 going to be heading off to Jackson Hole. He arrived in from Indianapolis. Got some Sharklet ones. And then on the back side there, we got the, normal 737-800. Going to be heading out to Tucson or Gion's Aviation's airport. He arrived in from, just making sure that's 738, dang it. Flagstaff or Flagstaff Aid Geeks Airport, there we go. I got the 787-8 in the back over there. I'll get some better angles when we're over there. Arrived in from, we'll go with Chicago O'Hare, obviously. Gonna head off to, I wanna say they're 788 domestic flights. Pretty scarce. I do want to get over there now because there is a special aircraft that is, a special aircraft change that is very notable. So we will swing back over there if I can get my chair through. All right, sorry about that. It's going to be a little backlit, guys. I will have better tripod angles when I got a little new tripod that's going to be perfect for this, the new style of updates. I hope you guys are excited for that. All right, we got a American Airlines Rbc A321. He'll head out to Seattle today. He arrived in from, we'll go with San Francisco for him. That's probably 737, but it's okay. Here's our notable change. We have the American Airlines Boeing 777-300ER. This has never flown domestically consistently out of Dallas ever, but or at least not in the last 5 years, but I don't think it has. Ever. But finally, for a month, they have changed the schedule. They've been doing the 777-300 daily to Miami with the 222 as well. So this is very, very cool. I think it starts in Dallas and then it comes back. It may start in Miami. I apologize. We'll say this 777-300ER just arrived in from maintenance from Tulsa. It's going to be heading off to Miami on the temporary schedule change. I think it's temporary. It would be sweet if it was permanent, but yeah. Such a cool aircraft. A lot of you guys on Instagram got the flight on this flight, and I think some of you guys still are, so that's very neat. Let's sling here and get this American Airlines Rbc A321 just arrived in from, there's actually two subscriber routes here. Right in from Chicago, I believe, or ACS 777X's airport. Just want to make sure. Where is he? I know I wrote it down. Sorry guys, I'm dreaming. Where is it? I thought I wrote it down. We'll just say that. He's going to be heading out to Philadelphia, or Aviation 2003's airport. Okay, here's the Airbus lineup. Air Force One back looking nice. Got the American Airlines Rbc 319 here with fence tips. This is like the third, or I think this is the final one. I do think so. I don't think there's another one. Gonna be heading off to just one. I think I got all the 319 routes. I think. Yes, I did. Okay. Gonna be heading off to lots of destinations now in this aircraft. Gonna be heading off to. We'll go with. What are some Minneapolis? He came in from. Mine just completely goes blank, guys. St. Louis. Got the 320 here. Going to be heading off to Henry's. I lost my place. Henry's Brady International Airport. Brady, however you say it. It's going to be heading off to. 320s are not the most common. I probably need to pull back on putting them in Dallas because it realistically really doesn't make sense. It's going to head off to a little substitution for. Yeah, we'll go with Orlando. Why not? Okay, empty gate where the American 319 over there taxiing is going to come into. Then we have the another tan aircraft. This is the A321 with Shotcuts by Gemini Jets. He's going to head off to yeah, this will be our proper Orlando flight, and he came in from Charlotte. And then swinging back around here, let's start with over here at the Emerald 175. He just arrived in from, now there's a lot of subroutes on this aircraft, so I'm going to start knocking those out. We'll start with Traverse City or Detroit Aviation's new airport, and he's going to head off to Outer Rims Lexington. I do love about the subrautes how we get some variety on the flights, because I know I get really repetitive, especially on areas I'm comfortable and get out of that comfort zone, you know. You have the Old Liberty United Emerald 175, going to head out to I got Newark, Chicago, Houston. What am I missing here? Dulles. I think they have Dulles right now, and I think they have San Francisco, so we'll say that turnaround. Got the Astrojet 737-800. Just came in from Tulsa. Yeah, Tulsa, the little storyline. I kind of forgot about that. That Tulsa update came out yesterday, I believe, if you want to check it out. Came in from Tulsa. It's going to head off to, we'll go with New Orleans. Let's start with, yeah, we'll just start working back from the corner of B here, and we'll just loop all the way around. Starting here with this CRJ 700, arrived in from Houston Hobbies, going to be heading off to Pensacola. Substitution for the 900. Got the another Emerald 175. Just want to make sure I get all the subroutes, guys, so that's why I'm checking, double checking. 175. It's not the international concourse, I apologize, but this is going to be heading out to Aviation in Mexico's. This is going to be a real struggle, but I'm going to try my best. General Juan in Azure International Airport. I'm sorry, I tried my best. And he arrived in from Traverse City. Yep, I got them all. Okay. Arrived in from, we'll go with, for him, Springfield, Missouri. Got the Emerald 140. Came in from, I apologize, guys. I'm trying. They probably did Santa Fe, so we'll say Santa Fe. Gonna be heading up to Champaign. AS Aviation finally caught a E140 at dusk coming in from Dallas, so it's only appropriate to send them there. Okay, we got a little double action here. We got the 320 here in the front, CFM configuration that is, with Neo engines pretty much, not even CFMs. It's gonna head off to, let's see here. What would be a realistic turn here? We will try Detroit, even though it's a little inaccurate, but I know they do a lot of 320 action at Detroit. He came in from Salt Lake City, a little off, but it will do. And we have the Emerald 175. Sorry guys, this is like, okay, that got it. There was something on the camera the whole time. I apologize about that. And we got the Emerald 175 pushing back, service off to Fargo. He arrived in from, I don't know why I get so in this struggling mode. Yeah, Wichita, Kansas will do. That's probably a CRJ 900, but But yeah, another Emerald 145. He arrived in from, there's been a lot of these on the schedule, so I should get a lot better with this. I will in the next update, I can promise you that. We'll say Knoxville probably off, but let's just knock out Knoxville. He arrived in from Springfield, Illinois, is probably 145 or 135 or something. Yes, I know we did the send-off last month. There is one route that's about to end that they're still using a House CRJ200 on, so I'm assuming they're ending it because of the CRJ200 retirement. But yeah, the American Eagle CRJ200, they're operating House livery ones. This is the only flight, I believe, into Dallas right now that's a CRJ200 in the House livery. Arriving in from Meridian, is it Texas? Mississippi, I believe. Meridian, Mississippi. Probably a really short runway, would be my guess. Or a pandemic or something. I will look into that and hopefully have an answer at some point. 0200 arrived in from Meridian. I believe it turns back, so could be wrong on that. Okay, got another TAN 320 getting some luggage on board. Gonna be heading off to too many 320. San Diego, just gonna start knocking out routes. San Diego came in from Savannah, Georgia. A little off, but it'll do. Empty gate where the there's some aircraft in the back, probably that 737. I tried to make the gates a little more empty and spread out so it looked like an actual, a little more realistic than having all the gates just full and stuff. Got a 321 here. This is the Aero Classics version. I'm gonna head off to see, we have a lot of 321s, but it's a fair amount, but it's more like on just bigger city type bills. Yeah, a little off, but we're gonna say Jacksonville, Florida, and he arrived in from Charlotte. And then we have another 737-800. This is the Apollo edition, or Apollo, yeah, Apollo edition. He came in from Hartford, and he's gonna head off to Orange County. Got 787-9 heading off to Chicago. He arrived in from Los Angeles. Got an American Airlines A321neo. A lot of these have been coming in. This is our Anchorage flight. Would say it would be good to have him. This is probably, the 75s flew it out of the A Concourse, usually always, so I thought that probably the neo would take it to the A Concourse. We're gonna say he's doing the Anchorage turn, he'll come back. Got a backlit 777-200ER. It's gonna be heading out to Kahului, or where is that subscriber route? Pilot Logan 12's airport. He's been real active in the premieres and everything. And he's gonna head off to Miami as well. Oh, 787-9's not, didn't arrive from Chicago. He arrived from Honolulu, which is back. Okay, swinging back around. Let's start with the A321 getting ready, pushed back for Palm Springs. That's a little big, but it's okay. Palm Springs came in from San Jose. I got the AirCal 737-800 heading off to, well, let's go with the Reno. Came in from West Palm Beach. Got the 319 Aero Classics there. Heading off to, God, I'm struggling. About said Newark, that's how bad I'm struggling. Charleston, South Carolina came in from, we'll just throw another Tulsa in there because we have another Army of aircraft down there. Okay, we got a Charlotte 319. Apologies, guys, apologies. Charlotte 318 off to, we'll also send him to Wichita. He came in from, for as many new routes for 319 as I've said, I've made it sound like there's none, or made it look like there's none. Omaha will do. The One World 737-800 came in from, okay, yeah, I did. I ran out of plane 737-800s. That's kind of an issue. Aviation 18, if you're watching this, I would be surprised, but if you are, I apologize for not doing a plane. Actually, let's throw in a little substitution. Wherever I said this aircraft is going, this is instead going to be going out to Aviation 18's Ronald Reagan DCA. Now, One World over here is going to be heading off to, we'll go with, why not El Paso, and he came in from San Antonio. And then we got the A321neo there on the end, decent focus, trying. Lighting's kind of better from here than anywhere else, so it will do. He came in from Phoenix and is going to be making a turn out to Los Angeles, which has been fairly new recently. Also got the Allegheny 319 right here, coming in from, sorry, there was something on my paper there. Eagleville, and he's going to be heading off to Cincinnati. Okay, we'll loop them back around here. We got the Frontier A320neo, going to be heading off to Branson. There we go. We got the 320. Got the American Airlines Rbc 321 here. I'm going to use this as a hybrid. I know it's technically made by Aeroclastics as a Neo, but it doesn't. It looks more kind of like a 321 closer. So may sell these. Try to get some NG restocks. I definitely need to get at least one more NG restock and try to throw one of these on the shelf, but we'll see. I got the this 321 though. He arrived in from. We'll go with Dulles, probably a little off, but we'll say Dulles. It's going to be heading off to Philadelphia. Got this E321 right here. Just came in from Phoenix. Going to be heading off to Chicago O'Hare. Got the Reno Air 737-800. Going to be heading off to just fitting, sending him to Reno. I know I sent 2 specials there, but Reno Tahoe. He came in from Burbank. Let's nail all of this over here. The warehouse has made it. The FedEx logos are still on there. Like I kind of mentioned in the previous updates, I will be leaving it that way just to save effort. I got the UPS 757. I just arrived in from Indianapolis. Going to be heading off to, we'll go with Ontario. Got the E300 arrived in from Denver. Going to be heading off to Louisville. Got the 767-300 arrived in from this Los Angeles, and he's going to be heading off to was it Phoenix maybe? There was some sort of west destination that the 76 was on. Got the Spirit Airways 320 here, flaring it in from, let's see here. Flaring it in from Orlando, gonna be heading off to, they don't have Seattle, what am I thinking? Myrtle Beach. And then I am gonna say all the subscriber routes I missed real quick. I apologize, it's been pretty difficult. I do this. Nikki G, St. Louis, Jacksonville, Tucson, Fort Myers, American 737-800. I think I got a good chunk of them. Grand Rapids on a 319 for Grand Rapids Aviation. We'll say that 319. Nikki G, Salt Lake City for Delta CS100. Aviation 12, Philadelphia. I think I got that. If I didn't, there it is. Salt Lake City Aviation, Delta CS100, also the Salt Lake City. Kind of a little duplicate. And yeah, so only missed 3. That's not horrible. Apologize about that. Okay, we got the Delta MD-80 send-off. This is the final one. Unbelievable how fast time has flown through this June period. So, just thought since it was the honoring of both aircraft, or sorry, honoring of the final send-off for the type, I decided to throw both the MD-88 and MD-90 into this video. So right here we have the, these flew into Dallas multiple times, kind of inconsistently. I think it was more back in the earlier days when these mainly came in, especially the MD-90. But kind of when Delta took their hub, they kind of took the aircraft type with them, kind of. So, but it was kind of hit or miss here for a period of time. But they kind of moved the newer generation aircraft for this airport, or for Dallas, real quick. Got a backlit MD-88 here for the final time, heading off to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport, or Citrus Aviation's airport. And then they both got the water cannon salute, but the final water cannon salute for the Delta Airlines McDonnell's MD-90. Is going to be heading off to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson as well. For honoring reasons, they decided to send both of them at the exact same time. Both fully loaded with mainly aviation enthusiasts, a couple of actual passengers in the mix somewhere. So yeah, that will do it for another Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, if you did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you guys never miss out on any content to come. The new style of airport updates is going to be starting. We have Orange County to knock out early next week, and then we'll start as always with Albuquerque on July 5th, I believe. I think the 4th is on Thursday this year. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, pretty crazy to think that we're already starting to nail these. Moving so fast in time through this very interesting time in the world right now. So yes, the new style of updates is really going to help, especially Dallas, obviously, and I think it'll just be more pleasing for you guys and just make you guys want to watch more. So yeah, it was a fun update, and there's a lot more to come. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell if you did enjoy. We have the, like I said, Orange County on Monday, and then there's a couple videos. I do have a couple new models coming in. So we'll see how it lines out. I'll get the July itinerary kind of the tentative schedule out soon. So yeah, hope you guys are excited for the upcoming videos. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time as Redriveraviation is signing off.